When?
Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the
Yeah.
Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on
I'll
their
take an
back,
FCS
going
team, I guess.
on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State
I'll take
Nittany
Akron
Lions,
Zips.
taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David.
I'll take Oberlin College.
Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Because that's really the closest college to me.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway.
Growing up, my defense is suspect, so I'm a little worried.
He'll bring it out. It's down. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Offense set on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands, what? SEC. SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to beat the DT.
Bro, why wouldn't it let me turn around? I'm literally holding down the whole time trying to get him to turn around. Like from right here. He's looking over his shoulder. See, look at how he looked back and then he did that. Okay, retard.
The give to the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Oh.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. The lone back's got it. Spins away from the defense. Just trucks through it. And
okay.
First down after a tough run there. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
He'll fire to his right.
Oh, pick it, Caleb. It's 2 you fucked up so far.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Georgia sends out the punt team. He ought to be able to use
Peterson.
his first punt to pin him deep.
Mr. Peterson.
Looking for a block. It's Peterson.
Illegal touch.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop.
Let's get this started right.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Ripping through the defense. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Oh, he tore my nipple off.
Which one of these guys is the most dangerous? Goodness gracious, you got so many guys that spread you out with speed and wide receivers that you think about taking away the passing game. And then what do? They put him in motion, and he goes across the formation. Really
Great block.
They give him the football, and he just
I wouldn't need a block like that. Muscle cramps.
so many things to be talking
This is the time of the month, bro.
and then they do stuff like that. It's even more confusing.
Coach, my tummy hurt. Coach, his tummy hurts. You better get him set up.
So after the first down run, here's second down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
I got a freshman quarterback, so don't worry about it too much.
He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get.
What the fuck? Come on, video game. How does that trip somebody? Like, oh my god.
Passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Shit, a fumble. Let me fumble that shit.
Put in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. The pitch. And they make the stop, and that will
Thought
likely
homeboy was gonna meet you at the fucking line.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time. But how confusing is it, Palmer? When it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception.
Well, I don't think that quarterback.
Bro, just threw it off the wrong dude.
Eye-hand coordination and his ability to
Literally hit the fucking. Look at this in the helmet.
out of the air. I mean, that was
Dumb.
crazy athleticism, well deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Fast motion from the offense. Leaves it with the back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. It's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
A ton of run my plays. I don't know why I'm fucking with this choose the coach shit.
Into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he'll be brought down. And the Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. To the ground to try to move the chain. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Once you start getting closer to the end zone, you start bringing in more big bodies, right? They're going to run the football more. The field shrinks. I can run different coverages, but really nice job saying, that's fine. You bring in the big body.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. TCU looked less like a pack of frogs and more like a group of road
Oh,
warriors.
he went untouched through 3 guys. Just came downhill the whole time. Like,
You'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next
oh,
week
okay.
as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that.
Good job, John.
Looks like they had a good one there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Wide out in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Georgia lining up to
Don't worry, there's only like one person watching this. So.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Just slithered through the tackle when he's got room to run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. There was a time when if you had a guy who runs like he does, that you move him to a different position. Not anymore, man. These quarterbacks can run and throw.
Horrible ball.
In my time, I was throwing the guys like that.
The
I
fuck?
certainly wasn't moving like it, but boy, oh boy, you hold your breath every time he takes off because that guy might be the fastest player on the field.
Now on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Oh, come on.
He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic and fortunate to get it back. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical. 4th down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that 1st down.
With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
See if I can get this dude to go untouched again. Untouched.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone.
He got forced.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football over. But if
Gronkowski, what the fuck are you doing, dog? Where are you running to?
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. He's there to make the stop.
John, Alec John is a monster. He had like fucking 15 tackles last game. Like, I just don't know where he comes from. 22, did you see him?
Stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Passes
Good job. That's not the right one to throw at.
Gotta give the defense a lot of credit, man, because
That's Blankenship or whatever his name is.
quieted the crowd down with some of the
Oh, never
plays
mind.
they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Get the fuck out of here. This dude is completely covered. And then it gives you the touchdown. That's insane. This dude was literally on the ground.
Man, what a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a one-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make
At the last second, too. It's crazy.
big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Eaton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Unloads to the wide.
Horrible ball, Freshie.
Much on that one, just out of his feet.
Yeah, bro, you should feel like that. It was a horrible ball.
Wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
My goodness.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd.
I'm first. Yeah, I know, right? Like, what the fuck?
Wilson to pass. Now adjusting. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running.
I'll cover it.
No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. A fresh set of downs coming in. Well done.
Boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they'll bring him to the ground.
Well, you guys gotta hold your blocks.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just
What a spin.
make
Whoa.
the defense communicate and see if you can just
That's how you got me on that one ass tackle in the beginning.
You're not going to get all of your
Uh-huh.
plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play,
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college
Yeah.
fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Yeah, college.
59-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team takes the field to bring this one away.
Both my tight ends are 45 and 47. It pisses me off because they're so close. I don't know who's in half the time. And I'm like, oh, that's the shitty one. All right, that's why it's a pick. All right, it makes sense.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Now
Get him, Bobo.
to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point,
He go, John.
like offensively, you should
Big John.
been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So
Great tackle.
Offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Moving away from pressure. And pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just made.
Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, first and goal.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Wilson will throw. They'll run the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And how great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Might as well go to the
Let's go
top.
to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup.
Oh,
Let's show you what's going down.
I'll catch you guys in the locker room. I'm done. What do you mean, bro? Put your fucking helmet back on. Nah, bro, I'm done. I'm telling you, we done. I'm done.
By 21 over Oklahoma State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of
I still got my
course,
Lambo,
changes.
cuz.
We'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Skips away from pressure. They're down by 21 points. If you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap,
Oh, what a block.
making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Into the third quarter.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw.
Pass interference. Yeah. They call it on me. You know, I think I was there, but whatever.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see
'Cause he's a cheater.
The ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Now on the option. And the ball is
Here we go.
on the pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Wilson to pass. Pressure.
Oh my God. What great defense. Fuck.
Got to him and sacked him.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
It's caught downfield. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there?
It's a tough position to be in on defense, right? You're trailing in this game late. You're thinking they're going to run it. You got to get bodies in line of scrimmage, get a stop, get the ball back. They go play action and throw it over your head. Tough spot to be in.
Gets it out quickly. And the route is on.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh
They are
my
still chucking
goodness.
it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7
It's the T night, you feel me?
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
You can change your person right then and there.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Oh, got
Yeah,
him.
Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on out.
Dialing up a second down pass play.
That boy is fast.
Throw that one in there.
Oh, I should have fumbled.
Huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is
I came to
still
Georgia 'cause y'all
trying to
supposed to be
find
fast and
things to
shit.
build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little.
Mason Rudolph the tag. Touchdown, Georgia. What a catch and run for 6. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
Imagine being the coach of the player that did the ground 35 to 14.
So we can do more of it in the future. Finding some things here late that they did well.
See Moxie. Oh, yeah.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
I'll
The
take it.
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense.
I'm done, dude.
They'll
Fucking
come out on this
done.
drive and let it rip. He hurls one deep down the left side. Off he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the pummeling has started.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win.
I know, it's so bad. Like, we can't upgrade. We can't get no other fucking colorways or nothing. Just, we really only have a blue and a white top. Like, that's it, bro. Like, come on. We can get some blue pants or some shit, bro. Like, the fuck?
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring
We
a touchdown.
love not having fucking multiple colors. This is so bad. Like, I can't get a gray out fucking uniform or.
Out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
Can I get a blue helmet? like something.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they
This
are.
guy's so excited about
So
not
why are they still
making the
running
tackle.
football, trailing this much late in the game, but that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. Now the toss. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle, Bucks.
Your fans are big mad about I don't know what they
They
thought was
haven't
going to
found
happen.
What they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because, I don't know.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead.
Get the fuck out the game.
Stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Quick strike complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
That's what you expect from your senior. So at least you know that guy's a senior now.
They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They
Got the
and limit
injuries.
some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Listen.
Solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the response by this defense? You gave up some yards, so what? Bowed your neck now on 3rd and goal, 3 stops in a row when it matters most, forcing the offense into a critical 4th down situation.
Bro, don't block at all. That's cool.
Get there, they'll turn it over on down, and it leaves the door open.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points.
I'll see you in the playoffs.
So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like,
I believe it.
We all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
My defensive tackle got a sack and an INT. Use the TT to chop in the coverage. I'm fucking dead. This game is so ass. Could you imagine in real life See the defense attack be like, nah, I ain't fucking rushing this play. Just drop back and pick somebody off. Oh, I'd cry. Oh, I'd cry so hard. Oh my god, this looks too gay.